vobiscum. Welcome back to the channel, and to another episode of The Vestal Virgin Plays. So we found ourselves over here, randomly. I don't remember if this is where we came out the last time or not. I want to say no, but... So when we last left off, we found ourselves in eternal suburbia. And what was fascinating about that was that we found out that we are wandering in some domes. There goes the night cycle. We are we are wandering in some domes that seem to have been built by a company for whatever reason, and that company built something that is a dome where being housed. It has quiet hours, day-night cycles, all sorts of living arrangements, but although they seem to be perchance apartments and so forth, eternal apartments, there's something off. You go inside of these buildings and they are larger than they should be, are very nonsensically laid out, and it is very reminiscent of the backrooms, except I guess you could say the living rooms. It's as if you are perpetually walking around in an empty house that is no longer, or that is been emptied of all furniture. Oh, that's the exit. I was going to say, I was very concerned for a moment, but very reminiscent of walking around an empty house, whether it's just been freshly emptied or freshly built, and that sort of strange emptiness where you keep expecting that you'll turn the corner and see a piece of furniture or someone sitting there, but you don't. So this is where we find ourselves. I'm trying to go back to where the guest house was, and I think this is it. Welcome, guest house. Your home away from home. Again, there are garbage cans. There's evidence of roads, so perhaps vehicles driving around, but where is everybody? What is the purpose of this place? Are we truly in some sort of liminal backrooms, or did a company build it? Did the company do a sort of, what is his name? Kane Pixels-esque type thing, where they sort of slipped in between dimensions, and they decided they would build within this space, but then the dimensions started warping everything just so. We shall find out so. Here we are. We're going to investigate the guest house. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my microphone a bit. I cannot seem to get my chosen microphone to not pick up on my giant mechanical keyboard. What I really need to do, and is finally do it, is to buy myself a membrane-based keyboard that I can use when I record my games, so you all do not have to listen to the incessant clicking going on as I'm running around. So I'm going to go microphone off for a bit as we wander through this strange space. I know I said I was going to go microphone off, but I just had to sort of comment on it. What sort of emotions do you feel, if any, when you see this sort of environment? Carpet, baseboards, a low ceiling, there's lights. It looks like an empty basement or an empty house, and I don't know, I feel a sort of strange way when I see this image, or the concept of you're walking through this large unfinished space, and there's just something so odd about it. I can't put it into words. So if any of you happen to think of what this makes you feel of, do please let me know. I'm very curious. Well, I've done my best to run around the guest house, and I think we've seen all that there is to see. Very nonsensical, as you saw. Very easy oh goodness, to get twisted and turned around. So I think what I'm going to do now is go investigate one of the other buildings. Let's go see what else there is out there, because there are multiple doors, and we'll see if they end up connecting to one another. Well, this doesn't seem to be the way that we came in originally. This is an interesting setup. It actually reminds me of one of my childhood friends and how they had their basement set up, which is sort of nostalgic in its own way. But it seems we have here an exit. Ah, this took us out over here. Well, I'm unsure where we are going to find the end of this level, but so far... Oh, this is where we came out before. Well, all we can do... I have no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing, so we are just going to keep wandering into whatever door happens to be near us and seeing if we can figure out where the heck we are. And it looks like now we are walking on hardwood floor versus carpet. Let's go this way first and see what we can see. This is giving me flashbacks to... I used to do ballet when I was very, very, very young, and I enjoyed it very much, and this reminds me of the ballet studio that I went to. The sort of low ceilings, the light wasn't necessarily that loud, but the wood floors... Oh, I haven't thought of that in a very long time. I think that's what is so fun about these sort of liminal spaces, is they're just vague enough to remind you of so many different places that you've seen within your own life that your brain can't help but try to make sense of what you're seeing in front of you and connecting it to other things. I find it fascinating. Another sort of balcony area. I don't know why the sound of music has made all the hairs raise on the back of my neck and filled me with fear-fueled adrenaline. It's such a catchy little tune, but it makes me feel dread. What's about to happen? Admittedly, if you were walking around alone in a very strange space like this with everything we'd seen so far and music started playing, I would be a little frightened, personally. Well, that is interesting. Seems to be a door on the other side, a wall that has not yet completely formed, maybe. That. Oh, my claustrophobia could never in reality. If there was something on the other side of that, even if it was the exit door itself, I would be too terrified to try to crawl under this in reality. Oh. Well, we can't sprint crawl, unfortunately. Hmm. Very interesting. Let's see where this takes us. Excuse me. Right, well, we've come out another way. On this side. I truly have no idea where to go. So we came out over here. I have no idea if we're in the same place still, or if... Feel like we've come in here. I'm just going to double check very quick. Ah, yes. So here is... Did we come in this way? Or is this just another... I mean, it's the green and the wood flooring. Oh! Maybe? I don't... I'm just gonna run around amok for a moment. Is this new? Maybe. I'm going to continue following the strange slices, because that seems to be something new that we have not seen before. Okay, let's try this way then. Was that new? Oh. We come in that way just to exit that way. Is that what just happened? I think it is. Oh. No, actually. I have no idea what's going on. Well, now we're back in carpet, but now the walls are a strange orange-brown. I'm just going to continue wandering and hope that my strange luck allows us to figure out where we're supposed to go. But so far, again, there's this strange feeling when looking upon this environment. I can't put my name on it. It's not quite nostalgia. It's a mix between... It's a nostalgic curiosity of just one more corner, just a little bit more, to turn and see what else is there, as if you're expecting something. But there never is anything. If you can think of what that is called, or what do you feel when you see this environment? I'm very curious, so I'm not just sitting here talking to my little cat about these different sorts of things. She's curled up next to me in her little bed, and she is being very, very sweet. Anyway, onward. An exit already? I'm going to run amok for a moment and see if there's anything else to see. That seems a bit too easy. Well, I guess that, Yes, well, I guess we shall see what's here. Well, we do seem to be moving through new environments now. So instead of the streets themselves, now we are oh, there's even more doors! Which to choose, which to choose? Oh, why, is reality, well, not reality, but everything is sort of bending in on itself, because I don't even know, did the company design this, or is it the backrooms warping what was built into something else? Let's see what's in here. Oh, purple walls. Right. Well, let's see what purple has in store for us. Oh dear, am I hopelessly... So that was purple, and now we're... Are we on a different street than before? No, I think we came out at the end. Oh, I have no idea. What's over here then? More purple. Oh, this is where we came in. Just kidding. Go back out. Let's try the other side. Blue. Blue wood? I don't think we came this way. I don't think we saw blue rooms. I am lost beyond belief. Oh, I feel like maybe I was on the right track. If we can get back to that one intersection where it was all sort of 4 doors and we took one turn. Oh, how do I get back? I guess I could completely reach... I have no idea. Yes, I think we've gone back too far, perchance, so I am going to go try to retrace my steps so we can figure out where we need to go. And I shall be back with you once I figure that out. Alright, we're back at the sort of four corners. We just came out of blue. Oh. Well, we did find something new then. So we found green walls and a different colored pattern, or a different color. Oh goodness, a different pattern and colored carpet, and a very strange, scary noise. So we found something new at least. So let's go see what's going on over here. Why is it so dark in here? We don't have a flashlight either. So that's all there is to this one. It's just a black room. Oh. Oh goodness. What is happening? A flickering light. How lovely. Oh no! I'm terrified. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Oh, as long as that smiley face isn't there. Oh, now I'm freaking out. So that looks very far down. What on earth is going on? Where are we? Let's see. So we heard a strange noise, and then it was very dark, and then we saw this. I was thinking to myself earlier while playing this that it would be absolutely fascinating should I guess, there's been a rise in popularity of escape rooms, and I'm personally not really one for escape rooms. It's actually a nice color. I'm not personally one for escape rooms, but I think it would be quite interesting if an escape room company were to build, and that door is a door but has no exit sign. If an escape room company were to build an escape room like this, it's very contained but very wide open. There's nothing to trip or hit your head on per se. But the premise is that you just explore this sort of nonsensical space inspired by the backrooms, and your intent is to escape. I think that would be very, very interesting, and I think quite popular. Let me know what you think, as a way of allowing people to scratch their backrooms or exploration itch, but in reality. Let's see where this door leads. Right back outside, of course it does. Oh. Where on earth are we? For a moment I'm going to run down here and see if there's anything else to see. Oh, that's... Oh, I don't know where we are. So those were the green rooms and those were new. What's over here then? Brown. Didn't we come this way? Didn't we see the... Oh, that's new, actually. Are these procedurally generated? I have no idea what's going on. I feel like we've been entrapped in this level for quite some time. Oh, that's interesting. Well, goodness. After running around and around and around and around and around and around and around, I could not figure out where I was going, and I did hear a hint. As you saw earlier, there was the light pinging of what could have been another elevator, perchance, but I could not for the life of me figure out a way to find a new area, and so I kept wandering, wandering, and finally I realized I was trying too hard, so I just sort of enjoyed the sort of dread setting in that I was going to be trapped here forever. And then lo and behold, I finally turned into what seems to be a new area. So we seem to have some black and white carpet and some strange polka-dotted walls, so let's go see what this new area has in store for us, shall we? Well, I ran around a bit. I do believe we were in the blue rooms and the sort of lilac rooms before, so I decided to just sort of, again, run around and not think about it too much, and now it looks like we've ended up in yet another new section. So now we have some tiled wallpaper and marble flooring, which is interesting, so I do hope we're getting closer to the exit, because I don't know if my sanity can hold on much longer. I will say that the sort of incessant buzzing of the incandescents above does have a sort of white noise effect on my mind. It's sort of... I don't know, it seems to be at just the right frequency to take away all of my thoughts. In the sense of that it quiets the mind, I guess you could say. Let's see what this place takes us. Oh. Well, now we walk out to a bend in the road, and I guess there is some more running around in my future to try and see where on earth to go next. Oh my, so I've run around and around and around again, and well, we finally found ourselves in this area, and I've ducked in and out of different... Oh. I think I hear something. Of course, right as I spend probably about 25 minutes running in and out of different houses with all sorts of different colored rooms, but none that seem to be the new colors, if you will, or any new colors. Of course, then I hear the beep of something. That at least is new compared to what I've been running around through. I'm assuming we're getting closer. Methinks we have finally found it. Yes, it does look like an elevator. Well, it does seem that if I am intensely focusing on actually accomplishing a goal, once again, I end up not finding what I'm looking for, but if I'm not paying attention and I just sort of run around randomly, then I end up where I need to be. So that is going to be my new method attacking any problem from now on. I'm just going to flail around and run around aimlessly, and I'll just end up where I need to be. That is my secret superpower, I would say. Oh. Oh. sort of popcorn ceiling and tiles, some plans. What's beyond here? Oh, welcome to the neighborhood. There are more suburbs. Oh my goodness! Oh. What on earth is going on here? Because we went through Eternal Suburbia, which had much more land. We went through Eternal Apartments, and now we're in the neighborhoods. So now we're in Eternal Neighborhoods, which look like essentially townhomes piled one on top of the other, and we are still in the dome. So there's the end of the dome. Oh, that is such a strange sight. So now we find ourselves in the neighborhoods, which again look like normal? Question mark, I would say. My. Well, here's what we will do. I'm going to keep playing, and we'll see if this level ends anytime soon, because I've been playing this particular level for quite a while now. So I'm going to keep playing, and if I do finish it, pax vobiscum. If I don't finish it, let's see what we have to see here. But this place doesn't feel necessarily as liminal. It does feel off, as in it feels like we should be seeing people or cars walking around. Oh. That is very creepy. Oh! Oh, did we just walk into the actual backrooms? I thought I heard something. Is this where we came in? Let's double check. I think so. Oh. Oh no, this is different. This is different. There's a light on in there. I thought I heard the tone of a radio again, so I thought maybe I should run over there. What's in here? Oh! And here is darkness. I don't think we came in this way. This looks different. Now that is an ominous image. But as you've probably heard, and I tried to be quiet so we could hear it, I do believe I hear an elevator. But there's something so striking about this particular atmosphere. There's something so ominous about it. And I love how we've seemed to have come full circle from everything else to end in the back, well, some assumed end in the backrooms proper, if you will. Is there something so... just how the ceiling suddenly gradually goes from low to tall in these strange pillared blocks of nonsensical walls. The silence with the drone of the lights. Oh, there it is! Here I was thinking it was going to take us another hour. Oh, interesting. The last elevator said 94, and now this wants to take us to 297. Right. Oh, escape from Eternal Suburbia. Find the elevator to exit Eternal Suburbia. And now we are seeing the credits once again with different music. Oh, how wonderful. Okay, that was very, very fun. And, you know, even as I was running around there aimlessly, getting completely lost, there was something fascinating by it, and sort of fascinating about how frustrated I was getting and how trapped and lost I felt. And that was actually good in a way, because that is how one would feel if you were in that situation. Imagine you were dropped in that situation, just you and your VHS, and you could tell from clues before that there is some exit, there is some way to get out, but you just keep running into the same environments over and over and over, but you know the exit is somewhere. So I thought that was absolutely fascinating. That was wonderful. And let's see, can I skip? Here, clicking, that's me trying to get out of the credits. It will not let me, but but oh my goodness, absolutely superb game. You simply must play Dreamcore for yourself. And then I know this is technically early access, and they are planning on doing additional levels and so forth. If this is what they had in store for us, the use of environment, simple yet complex enough to sort of keep pulling you in. You just want to keep exploring. And I'm very excited for what else they want to do, because, you know, the pool rooms and the back rooms are, I don't want to say overdone, because I enjoy every content I see of it, but we've seen the pool rooms quite a bit, and I do love how the back rooms were not front and center. They were used as a transitional space, and we went into this sort of, it's not just the liminal. There's also this concept of, there was human interaction, there was, humans had some sort of involvement, but something went wrong. We saw companies and the building of these domes, but where did they come from and why? So I wonder if that's something we're going to explore at all in the future levels, or if it's just going to be sort of left to the imagination. But so this unlocks summer 2025. It looks to be the sort of maybe playrooms, and then we've got, in the winter, we've got the mall, and then something else coming in 2026. So absolute kudos to the developers of this game. This is fascinating, your setup is wonderful, and the use of silence and the use of sound, again, with those audible cues. as to this is how you can find your exit. So just absolutely superb game. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I think play would be a rather strong word. Watching me stumble about and accidentally find my way to the next levels, I think, would be much more accurate. But I hope you've enjoyed it nonetheless, and I can't wait to see you in the next video, whether it's a playthrough of yet another level of a backrooms game, or another game entirely. But I will be returning with these various liminal games once they release new content to see what wonderful other worlds and backrooms-esque themes we get to play through. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next video. Thank you for being with me through our liminal journeys. Pax vobiscum. Goodbye.